Thanks for purchasing your new NGL Porchlight Upgrade Kit from Next Generation Lighting and Products. For the next few minutes, we'll give you a complete guide to installing this state-of-the-art lighting upgrade on your RV. The kit includes the NGL Porchlight with an aluminum housing and wiring emerging from either the end or the middle of the housing, a light bulb socket adapter to go into the RV's existing Porchlight fixture, two butt connectors to complete the electrical connection to the new NGL Porchlight, and a length of commercial-grade double-sided tape to mount the new NGL Porchlight. The tools you'll need to install the NGL Porchlight upgrade will include a tape measure, silicone caulking and the appropriate caulking gun. We recommend clear silicone, which is rated for outdoor use, a drill, rubbing alcohol, a felt tip marking pen, and pliers or a crimping tool and wire strippers to complete the electrical connection. The first step will be to choose the location of the NGL Porchlight. Depending on the location of the existing Porchlight on the outside of your RV, you should have chosen an NGL Porchlight with wiring either coming out of one end or out of the middle of the aluminum housing. We want you to have the shortest possible length of exposed wiring in your new installation. Now, measure a 6-foot-long area where you'll be mounting your new NGL Porchlight. Make sure that the NGL Porchlight won't be too high nor too low. If there's already an awning on the outside of your RV, make sure that its location won't interfere with or block the light coming from the NGL Porchlight. You'll want the NGL Porchlight to give off usable light whether the awning is in its open or closed position. The ideal location may be dependent on the designs and colors on the outside of your RV. If your NGL Porchlight has its wiring coming from one end, then it will be mounted so that it will extend outward to the left or to the right of the old fixture. If it has wiring coming from the middle, then it will be mounted so that it extends in both directions in relation to the old Porchlight. When viewed from either end, the NGL Porchlight's aluminum housing is shaped like a triangle. One aluminum side goes against the RV, the other aluminum side will be toward the top. The third side, where the light shines out from the NGL Porchlight, will be pointed outward from the RV. You'll need to make sure that the double-sided tape which holds the NGL Porchlight to the exterior wall of the RV is on the correct side of the aluminum housing. Otherwise, the LEDs would be pointed upward instead of the correct downward angle. Now that you've chosen the location, you'll want to carefully clean the area where the NGL Porchlight will be mounted. It's best to clean the area with rubbing alcohol. When the area is clean, smooth, and dry, it's almost ready for installation. Next, make a small mark using a felt tip pen on each end of the installation location. Use the truest horizontal feature as a guide. For example, mount the NGL Porchlight in relation to an awning, or measure consistently from the top or bottom edge of the RV's wall. Your RV may also have an exterior design with horizontal lines, making it easy to determine how to mount the NGL Porchlight in its most suitable and visually pleasing location. At this point, it's a good idea to check the original Porchlight to be sure it's operating correctly. Remove the lens cover from that original fixture. Make sure you allow the original incandescent light to cool off before you touch it with your bare hands. Next, you'll need to mark the spot where you'll be drilling a hole to feed the NGL Porchlight wiring into the original fixture. In our example, we drilled from the inside of the original fixture using a 1/4-inch bit, and then continued that hole to the outside, providing a space for the wire to go completely through. Next, use an alcohol wipe to clean the edge of the NGL Porchlight that will be pressed against the RV wall. Then, remove the protective backing from one side of the double-sided tape and apply the tape to the aluminum housing. When you're ready to mount it to the RV, remove the other protective backing and then press the NGL Porchlight into place according to the marks you made previously. Be sure to secure the end with the exposed wiring first, as its position is more critical. With the NGL Porchlight firmly in place, you're ready to complete the electrical connection. Cut away the excess wire, but be sure to leave an ample amount of wire to work with, usually around 4 to 5 inches. Use wire strippers to remove the insulation and separate the red and black wires from each other. Then, strip the end of each wire, exposing enough metal to fit into the butt connector provided in the kit. The length of the exposed ends should be similar to what you can already see on the wires coming from the bulb adapter. Next, remove the original incandescent light bulb and place the new light bulb adapter in the socket. At this point, it's best to double-check the connection to make sure the RV's wiring is in the right polarity. You can turn on the light switch in the RV and then simply touch the red wires to each other and the black wires to each other, being careful not to allow the black and red wires to touch each other and cause a short circuit. When the NGL Porchlight is illuminated, you'll know the wiring is correct. If the NGL Porchlight doesn't illuminate, try reversing the polarity, since LEDs won't light up without the correct polarity. Once you know you have the correct polarity, you're ready to secure the connection between the wires. Place each pair of wires into each end of a butt connector and then flatten the connection using a crimping tool or pliers. At this point, the wires should be firmly locked into place relative to the butt connectors. Now you can flip the RV's Porchlight switch on and off to confirm that everything is working correctly. Now for the finishing touches. Replace the lens cover on the original Porchlight fixture. This fixture won't light up anymore, but it'll look better with the lens cover in place, and the lens cover will help protect the new electrical connections. Next, you'll want to use the silicone to seal up the hole you drilled for the new wiring. You can periodically check this hole in the future to make sure moisture is still unable to get inside. Finally, put a small bead of silicone along both the top edge and the bottom edge of the NGL Porchlight and wipe off the excess with your finger or a moist paper towel. This will help secure the NGL Porchlight in place and also keep moisture from building up along the aluminum housing. That's it! Your new NGL Porchlight upgrade from Next Generation Lighting and Products is ready to hit the road.